Lovely.
Sugar Shack?
Yeah, Sugar Shack. Sugar Shack,
Yeah.
sweet treats. Look at that.
Oh,
got
that
a chili
actually
cheese
looks-
dog. I got a lovely
Wait, they have
Cinnabons
they have
and
bombed on
brownies.
food? I thought it was just sweets.
No, they have hot dogs.
Dude, that's freaking awesome, actually.
Yeah, chips, drinks.
This
they
isn't
got it all.
scripted, by the way. I mean this for real. I just got here. That actually looks really good.
Yep. So
TBH.
thank you to Sugar Treats. No, Sugar Shack.
Yes.
Sugar Shack, the sweet treat shack, for coming here, providing for us. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for pulling through. I really appreciate it. So be sure to drop by if you are here or check them out around town.
You'll love to
or
see
where
it.
you may otherwise find them. It's super cool to have them here.
Yep. All right. Let's go over more people. We have Sexy Beast 420. We have number 10 in
Number 10.
number 10 in the ranking of Bakersfield only. Aves, of course,
Yes.
competing again.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh, looks like we got Marco on screen.
Nice.
All right, so
Man, the last tournament was just so hype, and I am excited to experience that all over again. And, you know, rumor on the grapevine, you know, word on the grapevine is that we may have some Street Fighter events happening here in the future as well. So keep your eyes peeled out for that.
Yep.
Anyway, here we go into, I'm sorry.
into bombs and booms.
Heelius and
Yeah.
Marco? Cool. You know, it's not too often you get to really see like Samus.
Yeah.
Samus is a very tricky character because she's floatier and heavier than you would anticipate. And the projectiles, dude, her projectiles are just so freaking good.
Yeah.
Her Zair, much like Toon Link's, are such great uses for controlling the neutral and keeping your opponent's space away.
Yeah.
But so far, Marco's showing that he's just got much better control of those neutral tools and keeping him trapped in almost like a box in between these barrages of bombs and boomerangs.
Yep.
So I think the biggest thing here is that he's going to have to watch out for is that anytime that Heelius is going to get hit by an arrow, boomerang, or bomb, there's always going to be that swing of the sword, and at this percent, any one of those swings could mean death.
What a weird recovery there, but all right, good stuff. All right, Heelius. Oh.
Ooh.
It's always flooded. Oh.
Oh, wow, that control.
All right, recovery may
Oh,
come back.
that is hits.
All right, stock number 1 going to Marco.
Yep, and that's what's so crazy about this, and even that boomerang coming back, right? If he were to jump, there's just even in a state where Marco is not going to be in the position to have advantage, he's always going to have the opportunity to take it back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think Samus is a really rough character up close.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
Toon
mean,
Link is not. So this is going to come down to like maybe the interactions are very up close.
I don't know. Toon Link's got a pretty decent like tilt options.
Yeah.
Up smash out of shield is pretty good. Up beat out of shield is fantastic.
Yeah.
Lots of knockback, lots of damage. Potential to kill. Oh.
Yeah.
Potential to kill, and even if Toon Link can kind of play the Snake game where he can hold his bombs like Snake can hold grenades, and he can risk blowing himself up a little bit if it means taking the stock, or if it means adding a good way to give himself that that advantage or that take damage.
I don't know how that up tilt hit him.
Yeah, no, it's Samus has a very good up tilt. It kind of goes like. It goes more than you would think. Oh!
Yeah.
And
so,
to see, like, that's what I mean. Even in positions where the opponent should be in control, having those projectiles at will give Marco all those opportunities. So it's being aware not only of the positioning between themselves and the positioning of Marco, but also the positioning of those projectiles, whether they will come back or whether there's one that's ready to go off at a moment's notice.
Oh my goodness.
And
yeah.
a very dominated game 1 by Marco.
Yeah,
So where
Samus
will we
has to
go?
rely on keeping someone out, but keeping someone like Toon Link out is not that great. And then when you have to rely on like the up close of Samus, it's not a good look.
Yeah, usually, I mean, from what I know in my experience, what you're getting up close with Samus usually means, right, she wants to get you away with up B out of shield, up smash out of shield.
Yeah.
Or, you know, she needs you off of her. But here we go into game 2 on Kalos. This might be, you know, this stage is really polarizing, but it's really good for both characters because, I mean, charge shots as well as bombs, boomerangs, these things are kind of what determine, you know, the tide of battle between two long-ranged characters. Holding on the ledge and see, man, just Marco waiting it out. He knows what he needs to do in order to not really have to think so much about where his opponent's going to be. You know, throwing up that, but setting that bomb there, throwing out those boomerangs, forcing him, forcing Heelius to act. Because if you wait, that's just going to give Marco more time to react to whatever it is that you're going to throw out and net that kill with. Wow, keeping it shield, catching it.
Yeah. This is just going to be a rough time for Heelius, that's all I'll say.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Will he get back? Yeah, he makes it back.
The charge shot. Yeah, and so, I mean, honestly, there's just a whole lot to say about the testament to Marco's control. And it really does come down to all these projectiles, being aware of the charge shot, and controlling the space on this stage. And that's kind of the difference. I feel like that's what makes a difference between like good players and like great players, is being aware of not only the opponent but like the space between you and them, because that's just as important.
Oh my god, he almost got that forward smash read. I was like, oh, please don't do it to him. Don't do that to that man. Oh, ooh, okay, we got
fair, yeah. A nice little cut. Wow. The Z drop.
I love the range is almost one missiles. It's so funny to look at. Okay.
Oh, air dodge. Oh, the up B out of shield.
Yeah.
That panic option.
You always gotta make sure your opponents know, like, I have it there. Please don't do anything when if you think you block it.
Oh, the end. Oh, but did not take advantage of that end lag. I feel like there's enough time. It's not one of those. It's not one of those up Bs or up smashes, kind of like Wolf, where
why does one arrow beat a charge shot?
Dude, arrows are just so good, bro.
It's like it's like an uncharged arrow, and then the somewhat charged charge shot just loses out to an
I don't know, man. That tracks for me, right? What would win, a condensed piece of energy of unknown properties, or a piece of wood that's kind of pointy?
Pointy stick.
Yeah.
Oh
wow! Oh,
what was
God,
that angle?
The angle on that.
Looking like Street Fair. That looks like Street Fair the way it's that cute.
Game number 2.
I think it's because
yeah,
early on that is 2-0 for Marco. All right, and then the next opponent for Marco is Aves.
Oh, let's go! Our tournament TO.
Yep, and Ice Spirit and Peter the Great are playing on a different one. Jimmy Chonga